We took a look inside McDonald's at just a few critical things. So first was the fact that last year we did, say, 2,500 pieces of creative content. And this year we're already up to 5,000 pieces of creative content. So we knew already that's exponential, and we're just getting started with all the different channels and things that we really need to be communicating on. So we have all this data and intelligence, but what we really wanted to do was make sure that we had a structure, a process, and a partner that could have human intelligence at the core, because it's not just the data, it's also the cultural context, it's actually what's happening overall. And then finally, it was re-looking at how we tell a cohesive and integrated story across all those channels with great creative, because at least I believe it's still in great storytelling, and no matter what medium, channel, et cetera it is, or device that people are on, they're still looking for that kind of engagement. So
it was incredibly important to show that that didn't just work in theory. We can put a bunch of logos and names up here and these people will come together, but that actually in practice. And I think if it had not come through during the pitch and during the review, it would have been quite obvious and transparent. And so, you know, we really have to have a principle on all the people working on this that, you know, and you all, many of you have been in the business and done pitches. You know, you're awake at 2 a.m., you're critiquing work, you're reordering slides, you're changing different things, and those are the moments where you know if this is going to work or not. The other thing I think, back to the authenticity, is focusing on the consumer, right? It's about the customer, stupid, right? We all know that, but I think, again, we get caught up in our speak and our ways, and we forget, and there's such a huge conversation about McDonald's always. So you want to know what's going on with McDonald's and how people are feeling, go onto these social networks and listen to what the customers are saying and meet them where they are, which is exactly what Deborah's team did last year with bringing all-day breakfast. I mean, it was a huge, huge operational shift to get there, but that was driven from customers who loved breakfast and wanted to have it outside a certain time frame.
Right. I mean, with the feedback loop being down to seconds now, you know instantly if something is working or not. That can be sort of terrifying in a way, because you know, right? But it also, there's never been more sort of weight put on authenticity of voice. People can spot an authentic post right off the bat and they'll dismiss it.
We're really leaning into that. If you look at, just to give the McDonald's example, I mean, someone interacts with us or reaches out to us once every 2 seconds in the United States, like once every 2 seconds. And right now we're able to respond once every 10 seconds, you know, and so the goal with all of this is we'd like to be able to respond to all of them all the time, and, you know, and keep that dialogue going. And it does help us really know and listen hard about the direction.
I think the other thing that was instructive from this is the power of collaboration. We really, truly entered this in partnership with Deborah and her team. The one thing we haven't mentioned is that the agency actually has her team on site embedded into the agency also, which is absolutely critical. Again, if doing great work at the speed of the marketplace in an efficient manner is your goal, then the client's got to be there too, embedded all along the way. So I think collaboration, you know, powerful storytelling, no matter the platform, these are going to be ideals and principles that we carry forward.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.